I'm Faye What, and let's queer up the USA View. Popular Alabama gay bar closes during Pride Month after liquor license problem. A longtime LGBTQ landmark in Mobile, Alabama, has abruptly closed during Pride Month after issues surfaced with the transfer of the liquor license. This forced the cancellation of several planned Pride events. The three-story Bebop's Bar closed with little warning and canceled planned events for Pride Month, including a Pride-themed drag show, which was expected to draw hundreds on the route for the city's Pride Month Art Walk, and a block party-style event featuring a voter registration drive on Saturday. The closure came after new owner Matthew Bees discovered irregularities during the licensing process following his purchase of the bar earlier this year. City officials and the Alabama ABC board confirmed the licensing issue. Bees said employees will be paid during the closure while the bar works with state and local officials to obtain the necessary approvals. No reopening date has been announced yet. Well, it's never a good time for an LGBTQ landmark to close, okay? But during Pride Month, it especially hurts that much more, Yeah. I love that they're going above and beyond to make sure that the employees are paid throughout the month, and that they're going to try to figure out what they need to do to get this licensing up to par, You can't work without a liquor license, plain and simple.
Yeah, this story feels a little gaslighting to me because the closure happened during Pride Month and, in Alabama, it's got all the buzzwords that were being oppressed, right? But I'm not sure there's enough in this story to connect the dots.
Yeah.
Like the timing.
John, are you implying that those of us in the media do clickbait? Never. We would never do such thing.
Certainly never, Alex. But I'm just saying I'm not mad at it because even the owner of the bar is like, yeah, fucked up.
Yeah.
I think this is a worth reporting story just because too often we don't show business owners doing the right thing. And yes, if your liquor license is not in compliance, and those know I do the restaurant research stuff for a living, if you're not in compliance, you should not be serving alcohol. Maybe Mobile wouldn't have noticed. I mean, city officials are not the best at figuring out whose liquor license is and isn't in compliance until somebody gets behind the wheel and then something terrible happens. So it's good for the owner to be proactive instead of that. Yep. On the paying workers, I am glad about that too, but I did want to remind people, because I don't know what he pays his workers, but Mobile, Alabama is just on the federal minimum wage of only $7.25 an hour. So it might not be that much money. And tip workers, it's only $2.13 though. If they're not working, they're supposed to pay the full $7.25 when they're off. But still, I'm glad that he's at least doing the right thing.
Why are you going to rain on our parade again, Alex?
Steve, because it's Pride in June in South Florida. That's why.
We're all like, great job, owner. And Alex is like, wah, wah. We still won't be able to pay for their rent.
I mean, that's a whole other issue we'll get into on another day.
Listen, I hope Mr. B's and Bebop's Bar opens up real soon, okay? There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.